Hey everyone, welcome to my personal opinion on the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Non-meta, well, I wouldn't say non-meta because I do have one deck in this list that I consider kind of meta, but not meta at the same time. But so that means decks like Shadows, Khalifa, Burning Abyss will not be included since at the time was meta for me, so they won't be counted. And I haven't really been paying attention to the meta right now. The only thing I know which is meta right now, which is big, is like the Pepe, the performer. I don't know what you fucking call them, and obviously the Cosmo. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Already we got little Utopia here. This image may be subject to copyright, so I do not own this, okay? Let's make that clear. I do not own any of these pictures. But anyways, Utopia decks. They're only 10 because, well, you can throw in Utopia into really any kind of deck, but I like decks that kind of focus on Utopia, like Gagaga decks. But I'm not too fond of the Gagaga cards themselves. Otherwise, I would have actually put the Gagaga deck on this as number 10 in this list. And I also love Utopia the Lightning so much. I mean, you can just summon Utopia and then go into this bad boy here, Utopia Ray. I know it's a different language, but who cares? And then you can go into Utopia Lightning. That's cool, dude. That is so cool. Now then, uh, mm, I'll be back in a minute for number 9. That's right, people. Number 9 is Dark World. I know there's a lot of hate in these guys because they keep on making your opponent like draw and discard. But really, what's so bad about it? I mean, I know Grappa is absolutely goddamn OP as fuck. I'll let you Google what Grappa look. Hang on, I'll give you a name here. Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World. I'll let you read what it does. But there's so many ways to counter Grapha. It's easy. It's so easy, man. It's crazy. I mean, and sure, Grapha's effect is OP, and you get a base 3,000 if you get the field spell out. If not, it's 2,700, and it can make an easy high level synchro in Dark Worlds. But really, he's so fucking easy to counter. I mean, it just depends on what deck you use. For me, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know what my number one favorite deck's gonna be. there's no question about that. But really, you can just any deck that focuses on banishing or sending back to the hand or stopping special summons at all, that would just counter Dark Horse completely. Bang, you got him. You got him. Oh, you and also something that would also like negate. What could I think about? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what an example to use actually. I don't know. Maybe Gravekeepers. Maybe I don't know. Could do. But yeah, Dark Horse. They're not as bad as everyone makes them out to be. Besides, you're getting less too. I mean, you're also drawing and also discarding. But that's the whole point of these Dark Horse guys. They get their effects based on discarding. So Dark Roads at 9, not so bad. Not so bad. I mean, seriously. Mm. And some reasons I see hate for this. It's just goddamn, just stupid, man. It's just trivial stuff. But anyways, I've gone on more than enough about Dark Worlds. So let's move on to number 8. I'll see you guys in a minute. Number 8 here. And yes, that's right, Gladiator Beasts. I love these guys with a burning passion. These guys are so fun to play with. I mean, they pretty much got the hit and run strategy going on. Like, say for instance, let's see, who could I use an example? Say, let's just assume Lakari here was special summon. I mean, I don't know if he has it. I can't remember. It's been a while since I actually played Gladiator Beasts, but I still love them. And just like this is very true. They are proud combatants. I have a soft spot for warriors, like true, honest to God warriors, who are not afraid to fight, no matter how weak or how strong they are, or how weak or how strong the opponent is. They are proud, and I salute them. Especially Heraklinkos. You want him. You want him out as soon as you can. He's so good. And here's the thing. You can actually fusion summon without having to use polymerization. Say for instance you use Lakari, Murmillo, and maybe this guy right here. You can like send them all back to your deck and fusion summon this bad boy Heraklinkos. So good, man. And it's like you don't lose any, but it's like it's like you pretty much know what I'm trying to say. Guys, if you hit and run, you attack, you can send that monster back to the deck, special summon another gladiator beast, get his effect, and so on and so on, and eventually you can get fusions like Gyalzarus and Heraklinkos. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. That's enough about that. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7, Black Wings. Alright, this is a kind of deck that you like to play, but you don't like going against. But I still like going against them since I use my all-time favorite deck a lot. And again, you'll know what that is as soon as I get to number 1, which will probably be in the next video. But at this point, since I can only upload up to 15 minutes, so I'm probably gonna do 5 this part and another 5 next part. So I'll probably do that. So you'll probably see the next part later today. So anyways, let's get into why I love Black Wings. Why I love Black Wings is, well, they just like Gladiator Beast, they support each other a lot. I just have a soft spot for guys who like benefit off of each other. Like, usually with Black Wings, you can usually special summon a lot, and I mean a lot. And this little guy here, Gale the Whirlwind, he is dangerous. He will F you up. Seriously. I mean, if you just summon him, you can just half the attack of one of your opponent's monsters. Bang, like that. And they got a similar thing going on with Boojins too. Like, you know how Boojins have Crane and they'll double attack? But the Black Wings have actually something called Kalut. I hope I'm pronouncing that right again. But instead of double, it'll give like any Black Wings like an extra like 1,400 or 300 attack. I think it's 1,400. I could be wrong. That's just a little slight miscalculation on my part if I am wrong. So that's cool, but they also got some good syncos, especially this guy here hiding in the back here, Armor Master. Oh boy, I'll let you read what he does. Blackwing Armor Master, if you want to Google it yourselves. He's the go-to guy for any Blackwing synchro summon. And this guy, Boulder Spear, he's pretty good, but he's easily dealt with, like a Mirror Force. Well, no, not Boulder Spear. I think that's Boulder Spear, actually. Yeah, that's Boulder Spear. My bad, I got that wrong. Sorry about that. Got that wrong. But you get what I mean. This guy's a synchro. I can't remember his name. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6, this one's gonna get a few people riled up a bit, but Evil Swarms. Evil Swarms. True to the name, they are so fucking evil. Especially this guy here, which is why I'm using Ophion. Again, just to let you know, I do not own any of these pictures. As you can clearly see, I'm Googling this shit, or Binging this shit, or whatever. I use Internet Explorer because why the hell not? But anyways, this guy, Evil Swarm Ophion, a rank 4 XYZ summon, 2 swarm monsters, very good, especially Ophion. He just stops most decks completely, stops them right in the track. That's it. You want a special summon level 5 or higher? Ophion says, fuck you! You ain't doing shit as long as I got materials. And he's got an OP spell card he can easily get once per turn if he detaches a material. But if he has no materials, this is what everyone forgets. If Ophion has no materials, you can go ahead and special summon level 5 or higher. You can actually do that if he has no materials. And his effect is, you detach one, you get the spell card Infestation. I can't remember the name. Pandemic? I can't remember the name of it. But it's a quick play spell, and if Ophion would get hit by Mirror Force, you can just easily just chain the Infestation spell card. That's it. All your evil swarms are safe, all of them, for the entire turn, and that is OP as hell. But other than that, other than Bahamut, Evil Swarm Bahamut, Evil Swarms, they're not really that good separately. I don't really find it useful most of them apart from Ophion and Bahamut. So that's why they're only number 6. And we'll be moving straight on to number 5. Alright, final one in this part of my top 10 decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! That, in my personal opinion, remember, just my opinion, not official, just my opinion. Let's just get out of the way now. But anyways, number 5, you're probably wondering, what the hell is this thing? Well, if you didn't read this part, Magispectors. Love these guys. But the reason why I've got the trap card Magispector Supercell here is because this is what makes Magispectors so freaking good. Magispector Supercell pretty much lets you infinitely use Magispectors as long as you got 5 Magispector cards in your graveyard. If you got 5 Magispector cards in your graveyard, you can just... This is a continuous trap, by the way, too. This is continuous. You can actually, once per turn, take 5 Magispector cards, any, it could be monster, spell, trap, from your grave, back into your deck, and I could be wrong about this, but I think you also draw 2 or 1 cards. Like, 1 card or 2 cards after doing it. So it's kind of like a Path of Avarice, but for Magispectors only. But I could be wrong about some of that, so you feel free to correct me. I won't feel offended like other people do. Apparently, I don't get it either. But Magispectors, this is the only this is what I meant like half kind of meta. Like it was kind of being meta, but it kind of died down very fucking quick thanks to Cosmo and Pepe. I feel weird saying that. But anyways, Magispectors, I love this trap so much, and the monsters themselves, they are so good. Like this guy, for example, little fucking Toad here. This is a spell card though, not a monster. But every single keep in mind here, every single Magispector monster, every single one cannot be killed by card effects or targeted. That's right. They have low as hell HP, low defense, but you can tribute them. You can pretty much tribute them for like any of the Magispector spells and traps, like Magispector Cyclone, quick play spell also. Magispector Tornado, it's a trap. It can banish. I don't know. There's a Magispector spell and trap for anything, like returning to the hand. I don't know, deck even maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. What they can banish, it can send to the grave. It's just so freaking great. Oh, and it also has. Oh, I think I'm getting the trap cards mixed up now. I think it's Magispector Tempest. It can actually negate. It can actually negate monster effects and special summons. It can actually negate that. That's pretty cool. If your opponent would like special summon or synchro summon a Black Rose Dragon, you can just use Magispector Tempest to just negate the summon, so you're safe from that effect. I love that so much. It's absolutely ridiculous. I love Magispectors. I'll see you guys later for part 2 when this is done uploading. Until then, peace.